for public assist at the district dogs.
When a 911 call taker described the deadly flooding at District Dogs as a water leak, the agency director, Heather McGaffin, says part of the problem was they had too many codes and not one to properly identify the true emergency.
It makes me a little uncomfortable to hear you say you can't answer certain questions.
But when council members pushed McGaffin for the incident report of that call, she said she couldn't share that information and indicated an outside investigation could be the reason why.
Are you able to release the CAD reports in association with those employees?
We cannot release the CAD reports at this time.
Okay, and it's my understanding that that exception is for criminal investigations.
It's not an OUC investigation.
Director McGaffin, on the job since last February, says staffing shortages will be resolved soon once 23 new recruits complete training in January. And even though she cited 77% of calls are answered in 15 seconds or less,
no one would answer my 911 calls.
About a dozen residents testified that when they needed help the most, they were put on hold or calls were simply never answered, even during February's active shooter scene at Potomac Metro.
I was rubbing the arm of the woman next to me so she would stay calm and not cry, which I worried might alert the shooter to where we were hiding. 2 months later, I was assaulted near my home in an attempted robbery.
I was on hold for off and on 19 minutes. Prior to this, Alexis was a healthy 27-year-old other than asthma. Now she's suffering with low vision. She depends on me for everything.
I wish Mr. McGaffin well, but something else needs to be done.
Critics calling now for a task force to clean up the systemic problems at OUC. The council passed an emergency bill asking for more accuracy and transparency, but the D.C. auditor says the OUC dashboard lacks details, and the agency's claim to have 90% of the audit recommendations complete is inaccurate.
Saying it's so doesn't make it so. We require the evidence.
Delia Gonsalves, WUSA 9.